I'd go start recording, guy.
Okay, it's
It is
recording now.
live.
Who wants to do the fill out the question paperwork stuff this week?
Not it.
I can do it.
Cool.
Make sure. Did you guys see that warning last week? I think Matt, your name wasn't on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
She almost didn't give you credit.
I'll make sure to put everybody's name on it.
I got everybody else. It's just me that I forget about.
Amanda, it's nice to see you again.
Yeah, last week was crazy at work. I went in 3 hours early and I had to stay extra long. And it's like, there's just no way I'm going to do this tonight.
I'm glad you're here.
Alrighty, well, let's get this balls rolling. Who wants to start off?
I'll start. Our example is on what is and what is not a sale of goods, right?
Yeah.
So mine was pretty simple. Bill sells tickets. He sells two kinds of tickets. One is concert tickets and one is tour tickets. If someone bought concert tickets, that's a sale of goods. If someone buys tour tickets, that's a sale of services and not a sale of goods.
Okay.
The end.
Good.
Perfect.
Next.
I'll go. Okay, Abby has run a Happy Hands art studio for 10 years. She now decides that she needs to sell the studio because she would like to move to Brazil to get a better tan. Abby needs to make a list of everything that is good or is a good or a service. Abby figures that the pottery wheels, art easels, paints, and paintbrushes are all goods to sell. The non-goods or services to be sold were contact information from customers that regularly scheduled lessons and the great public image Happy Hands has earned over the last 10 years. The end.
Solid.
Happy Hands.
Yep.
Isn't that Napoleon Dynamite thing? Weren't they doing Happy Hands or something? Like that?
I think it is. I didn't even think about it, but yeah, I think it is.
I need to rewatch that. You're up, Cobster. What you do?
All right, so I said that James is walking by a car store. He sees a car that is $30,000, and also next to it is a service. What did I put here? Is a service detail kit for 1 year when car is purchased. He goes in and talks with the manager, agrees on his sales price, and with his kit also receives the service kit.
Solid.
Andrea?
Yeah, I can go. Jim went out to the mailbox one morning and received a letter from his mother for his birthday. He opened it to find 2 tickets to Hawaii. He was so excited and went to drive to his wife's work to tell her about the trip. While driving down the street, he saw a Jeep for sale for $10,000. He had been looking for a Jeep for a while, so he pulled over and called the owner, Steve. Steve came and met Jim where the Jeep was parked. Jim told Steve that the price was a little high, so Steve offered to sell the Jeep to Jim for $9,000. Jim accepted and went to the bank and paid Steve the money in cash. He then parked his minivan and continues driving to his wife's work. Then I explained that the gift was not a sale of goods because it was a gift, a ticket to Hawaii. And then Steve selling Jim the Jeep is the example of the sale of goods.
Solid.
But I thought of 2, I could have changed it to where instead of doing a gift, I could just, he could have also like sold land or something with him, but if that land doesn't count as a gift. But then it would be more tricky. But
Yeah, that list of goods and services was pretty specific.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
Guys,
My turn.
Yeah, Guy, I think you're the last and final edition here.
Captain Fantastic desired to purchase a new Lexus LFA supercar, but is sad to learn all 500 models have been sold. Heartbroken, Captain Fantastic exits the dealership and prepares to fly away. Suddenly, Captain Fantastic sees Rit Momney, his home teacher. When learning of Captain Fantastic's tale of woe, Rit tells Cap that his investment group owns one of the 500 cars and that he could provide a lease for Cap. Cap is sad but excited at the same time. Sad that by leasing, he really won't be purchasing the car, as his lease won't be a true sale of goods. But at least he can drive the car and not fly everywhere for a while. 6 months later, Cap is surprised by a call from Rit Momney, his home teacher. Rit asks if Cap would like to purchase the car. They agree on a price, and Cap pays Rit in cash. Cap receives a signed title from Rit, and Rit happily counts his briefcase full of money.
There you go.
Guy, do you write all the questions for the tests?
I hate those test questions.
Because I feel like everything that you just said was almost in detail of everything that I read in my test questions. I feel like you're undercover the creator of this class.
No, I wish.
You got me fooled.
So did you like the Rit Momney thing?
Yeah, I laughed at the Rit Momney.
Do you know how much those cars go for?
How much?
They're like $460 if you can buy them, but like the special edition ones, one of them sold for like $7 million.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Have you ever been down to the big car auction in Arizona? That's some crazy stuff down there, man. There's this huge like supercar auction down there, and they've got all these like old Fords and stuff and trucks and everything, and they're all way expensive. Ugh. Made me want to gag just looking at the prices. I was like, I could survive for like the rest of my life on that. Or, limitless supply of pumps. One of the two.
So, whose do we want to use / refer to,
Or we can make one up.
or we can start from scratch and just. What are people's thoughts and ideas?
I guess it kind of depends on how we want to phrase the what kind of question we ought to ask about sales goods. Like, if we're not doing a definition,
Like, it's such a straight up kind of thing that I don't know. I don't feel like there's like really any like trickery or I don't know.
yeah.
Well, we
Sometimes
give a
that's nice.
scenario that, give a scenario that has both sale of goods and not sale of goods, and then we can ask the question like, which one of these is a sale of goods or whatever,
Yeah.
Could we do a match one?
Huh?
Could we do like one of those match ones where they have like the 5 things and you match or is that wouldn't work, would it?
I don't know if that would
No,
work,
I liked it.
But that way we could do we could say both of them counted as the sale of goods, or this one because of this, or.
What if we
Yeah.
did something that kind of like what you're saying, Guy? I think what you're saying is maybe we could phrase it as our questions just as simple as check all that apply for what is a sale of goods, and then we have 4 or 5 options, and like 3 or 4 of them are all sales of goods, and 1, 2 like aren't.
Yeah, but I don't know how we do it with the paperwork we have to fill out.
Yeah, because the paperwork, it's like, here's the correct answer, and here are the 3 wrong ones.
That's why I was saying I don't know if it'll work. If we can figure out how to make it work, I just thought it'd be different maybe.
Yeah.
Last week's we got an A- because I guess I was reading in the wrong chapter or something. to an A minus.
Well, I mean, I read where you were talking about, like, in the book, and it kind of explained it, but I guess in order to fully understand why that one was what that one was, we'd have to read the chapter on it. But
Yeah, that's why she didn't use our question, I guess, because people would have had to have read a different chapter.
I did think that I got that multi-selection question wrong on the test.
Well, so Andrea, let's do what you were saying. You wanted to. Let's do her deal, I think. What do you think, Amanda?
Yeah, I like that. And I kind of, in my example, I kind of made that with a question in mind. Like, because you could take out the last part of it and then have the different multiple, the different answers as different things.
Yeah, sounds great to me.
Yeah, we can use your example.
You don't have to use my example, but that's what I was thinking.
Well, we can use your example and then go off from there and adjust it if we need to. I don't. Okay.
It all sounds good to me.
Let's do it.
Okay. Let me put this in so you can copy it.
Yep. All right, so with this, what kind of question are we looking at, Foreman?
We were looking at. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
So if you take out the last two sentences of the example, you could ask what would be the goods and services that she would need to add to her list. And then the different answers could be like the goods are these things and the services are these things. And then we just put in some wrong options in the wrong answers.
Does our topic include services?
It says what is and is not a sale of goods.
So then the services would be that is not?
Yeah.
Or,
At least that's how I understand it.
okay. I wonder, what is the studio good to sell? Because they said in there that like land wasn't, but I'm just trying to understand. Like, of course, the pottery and the paints and the art easels and stuff are all, good, but.
What did you ask, Andrea? I didn't hear you.
I was wondering if the art studio that she's selling would count as a good, or if that's more like land, it doesn't count as a good.
It doesn't count as a good. The like the art supplies that she has, or if she had like a kiln,
pottery,
or those would be goods. But the building and property are treated differently.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Sorry. So where are we at? Are we writing or?
I'm looking over exactly how to.
Oh, I got you.
Form this question to, because I guess what are we gonna have as like the correct answer? I can kind of go off everything else.
I didn't see what she. Here, let me pull up the chat thing. See what Amanda put. Studio, moved to Brazil, better tan. So what's our right question, you guys?
Well, we can list like, this is just an idea, but like it says she now has decided that she needs to sell the studio because she would like to get a better tan. And then instead of making a list of everything that's a good or a service, we could just say like Abby needs to sell like the art studio, all the goods, and then any services that are in there. And then our question could be like, which item would qualify as like a sale of a good or, you know, a good or whatever.
Yeah, I like that.
It's an idea. You guys can throw out ideas too.
I mean, I feel like it's simple, and I don't know why we wouldn't be able to do a simple question.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
I mean, it's a pretty simple thing that we have to explain. So
Mhm.
Yeah, then the right answer could include like the pottery, wheels, art easel, and paints and all that stuff. And then a wrong answer could include like the property, that stuff, or
I thought it didn't specifically give an example of an art studio selling in our book.
it wasn't an art studio, but it was very
Okay.
similar. That's where I got the idea.
I think it was a guy selling a painting, wasn't it?
A business.
What page is that on? I'm trying to remember.
It's 187.
It's the page I'm on. Let's see.
It's above the box.
Oh yeah, definition of a sell. I did remember reading something about that. You transfer equipment, furniture, and other movables, perhaps inventory.
But not goodwill and real property.
The carpeting, computer, the concert tickets. How random. You know, when I sold my business, I didn't include any concert tickets, ironically.
Really? No way.
Yeah, I was cheap, I guess.
I suppose.
Prescription drugs, I didn't include those either. There were some shrubs and some sod, though, I'm not going to lie. But they became part of the landscape, so they were part of the real estate. So real estate's just not a thing. This one's so simple, it's almost hard to come up with questions for.
And I'm distracted.
I think for one of the wrong answers, I don't know, maybe everybody doesn't remember that the studio wouldn't count, so we can include that one.
Hmm.
Works for me, that's a good idea. Oh, maybe we could do, and that's a good idea. Maybe we could, and for like one of our questions, we could put like the right answer and the studio, you know, like A and B are both correct.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And then do the all of the above. Well, or none of the above. One of the two.
Well, or all of the above. I mean, we could do curveballs that way.
I like it.
If we've got the right answer and the wrong answer being the studio, and then we have a both A and B, and then all of the above.
Now, why is land not a sale of good again?
It's part of the real estate. Right?
I think it has to be like a good that's like movable and tangible and all that stuff.
Right, so
Land
that
doesn't count since it's not
I can't pick up
movable and stuff.
land.
Yeah, goods are tangible, movable, personal property. Motor vehicles, ships, animals, mobile or modular homes. Services, real estate, and intellectual property are not goods. So we could even say like intellectual property if we wanted. They're not goods, and therefore they're not governed by UCC.
A patent.
Or her special ceramic formula.
Hmm.
Isn't this a pottery place we're saying? Yeah. Her special pottery blended clay. That makes the best of vases ever. And when you put it in a kiln, it turns crystal clear.
Turns to diamond.
Yeah, there you go. That's even better pottery clay. Hey, I wish you did. It's a wrong class, but I wish you lived in Idaho. Your prices for your photography thing are awesome. They're off the hook.
Yeah, I didn't want to make it too high because I'm not professional, but it's a fun
Man, I'd pay.
little thing.
We need family pictures. I'd pay you if you lived in Pocatello.
Yeah, too bad. How's your snow removal business going?
I've done enough to hit the $100. I'm not going to do any more. I'm just doing it to pass the class. I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I have too many credits I'm taking to worry about trying to take over the snow removal world.
Yeah, I agree. Did you have enough snow then?
Yeah, but I started when we had that big storm, like, and the university was closed and everything. I was doing it back then because I was afraid that it'd get too warm and there'd be no snow to shovel.
Yeah, because here in Denver, it's been like 60 degrees or close to it. We have no snow.
It's been 40s here and we've had some slushy snow, but we had like, was it 2 weeks ago? We had like a big, huge storm. We had like a foot of snow or something crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a storm, but here it usually doesn't last very long. So it melts.
And I already had some neighbors that I knew would be, willing, and so it was pretty easy to get the 100.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do any more. It's a drag. Like, I didn't think it would be that bad, but we've had so much snow to shovel that.
Do you have
I
a
really
four-wheeler or anything?
What's that?
Do you have a four-wheeler or anything?
No, I just have a shovel and a wheelbarrow, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I was lucky this semester because my sister just had a baby. So I took her maternity photo shoot and now her newborn photo shoot.
Cool.
I got a couple that way.
Sorry, I cut out. My internet died.
So how's the question coming?
Coming good. Just making few touches on the overall question so it is applicable to, or I guess the story, so that the question and answers are kind of applicable to it.
We need to do a Common Core question. Have you guys seen those Common Core memes that ask like a math problem and the answer is like blue because aliens don't live on Earth or whatever the weird things are?
I haven't seen that.
I need to ask my son to come tell me what he knows. A funny one. It's hilarious. It's like how many waffles will fit on your roof purple because something. It's making fun of Common Core. I had to go grab him. Hey, Junior. Oh, what's that Common Core joke he knows? The answer's like purple. What's that Common Core joke? How many waffles on the roof purple? He has a headache. He says he can't remember. It's a bummer. It was a funny joke.
Okay, so what I came up with is Abby has to run the Happy Hands Art Studio for 10 years. She now has decided that she needs to sell the studio because she would like to move to Brazil to get a better tan. Abby needs to sell the studio, pottery wheels, and brushes. Which of the things that Abby has to sell would qualify as a sale of good? And then, so the answers would be pottery wheels and brushes. Then the wrong answer would be the studio. The next wrong answer would be answers A and B. And then the last wrong answer would be none of the above.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Alrighty.
Yada.
Well, I'll get everybody's name on this, and then Guy, if you would want, could send me over the link. I'll put that on there here as well.
Oh, yeah. Here's that meme. So if you have 4 pencils and 7 apples, how many pancakes will fit on your roof? And the answer is purple because aliens don't have any hats.
Oh, Common Core. I wonder if it'll get any. I wonder what the changes will be with Devos. Anyway.
I don't know. I just thought it'd be funny if we did a Common Core question, but I don't know if that would go over well.
I don't know if we'd get any points.
Yeah, I don't have a good enough grade in this class. We better not do it.
I don't have a good enough grade in this class.
Have you guys done the appeal thing? How did you do your appeals?
I didn't appeal
For
for
your
the last
test
exam,
questions?
but I haven't done it for this exam yet.
Did you have success?
Yeah, like, of course, the answer was still wrong because it wasn't the right answer, that I selected. But I did the appeal
Right.
and explained, like, my point of view, and I used, like, text from the book or something and cited it. And then she commented on it and said, like, I was completely right about half of it, but then because of the circumstance or something, I heard the question or something. But she gave me 6 out of the 4 extra points for the one question.
You got 6 out of 4 extra points?
Like, yeah, because you get 4 for doing an appeal, like for trying or whatever. And then she grants you more if, like, your appeal was good, or if you stated your point that you should get those points. So she gave me 6 points out of the 4.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I got
that
an
worked well.
88 this time, and I'm trying to decide whether or not to appeal or not because I'd rather have a higher score.
Yeah, I did a little bit worse on this exam, but
Guy, if you don't want to really go into like a lot of detail on your review and try to find questions, part of it is you can pretty much appeal that you were just 100% guilty and you did get the answers wrong, and you automatically get the 4 points. So
I did that motion for
dismissed
What
or
is it?
something.
yeah. I did that
Yeah.
last time. I got 4 points.
I mean, you can do that and get a 92.
He got the award for the best motion to dismiss that the teacher's ever seen. Guy's accomplished.
But I didn't get extra points for it though.
Isn't that the worst?
Yeah, I'm planning on doing an appeal on a couple of the questions this time to see if I can get any extra points. But
Same.
What questions? So I missed the one on the. You guys get the question about the lady hiring a caterer for a wedding, and then 3 days before her wedding she gets cold feet, decides not to get married.
No, I got that one right.
Got that one right too.
I put that it was incidental damages and it was supposed to be liquidated.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one I missed was the matching one, and I didn't agree that Nick rejected the offer when he counter-offered. I was like, if it's a counter-offer, it's not a straight rejection, because if it was a rejection, then the offer wouldn't happen.
Well, so you have to reject, right? You have to reject the offer to make a counteroffer. Otherwise, you just accept it.
Yeah. See, I didn't lump those as like I put those as mutually exclusive, and they aren't. So
I put it that they were both 5 because if you don't accept somebody's offer by default, you would be rejecting it, right?
But yeah,
I mean-
yeah, I got that one wrong too for the same answer, so that's one that I'm planning on appealing.
I didn't bother appealing because I was like, you know what? I figure I'm just dumb, and so I got them wrong anyways.
Well, I think she knows with the appeal, like, obviously, you selected the wrong answer if you got it wrong because there's only one right answer. But
So even if I only am half right, I'd get more points on appeal than if I just did the other thing then, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Hmm.
And she said in her weekly video that she likes you to appeal too because then she can see like your mind, like your train of thought, and teach you the right way. Like, she left me feedback that explains why it was the right answer. So that way, you learn from it.
Gotcha.
Right.
Colby
Okay.
checked out. He said he asked to send him the link or whatever. So
Okay. Send me the link. I'll submit it tonight. I gotta get going. Okay, I'll close it so I can send him a link. I just wanted to learn about that appeal part. Well, thanks,
Yep.
you guys.
See ya.
See you guys later.
Okay, bye.